Well, it's finally time to solve the mystery of the hybrid. That's right, we're watching the Series 9 finale of Doctor Who. Well, we got a peek into the Doctor's confession dial last week, and now it's time for my own confession. Look, I remember Davros talking about the hybrid and the prophecy and all of that jazz in the first episode of this season. Then I didn't think about it again until the last episode there when it became incredibly relevant. I clocked the word hybrid when the Doctor said it about, well, a shielder at the time, but I just didn't give too much thought to it. I guess I should have, but honestly, Davros introduced it and tied it in with like the reason the Doctor left Gallifrey all those years ago. So I just tucked that into my Doctor Who, Classic Who origin and put it back, put the box away because, like, you know, I don't quite understand why or what relevance the Doctor leaving Gallifrey has to do now. Like, we're so far into the show. Are we rewriting his origin story? I have questions, but maybe I'll talk more about that at the end. I want to see this episode and see like what the hybrid's all about. I'm very invested in the storyline of Series 9 and like what is going on. I've got all the questions and I cannot wait to get into this because I think we're going to get some very satisfying answers, and I think it's going to be a good episode. Hopefully a great episode. Hopefully a great ending to a great season. Hey, by the way, thanks for being here and watching with me. It means so much to me that you come hang out with me every week here and watch Doctor Who. It is a true highlight of my week, so thank you. And yeah, let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it and experience the Series 9 finale for the very first time. Okay, but first, we're gonna go back here. Whatever this is, it's a car commercial, probably not. Nevada, USA. Why are we starting here? Oh, the Doctor. Okay, not who I expected to get out of that truck. I don't know why. It's his show and he's the only cast member, apparently. Now I'm thinking about Clara. Oh, so is the Doctor. Wait, what? No. Really? How? What?
Hi, what can I get you?
I don't have any money. But I play.
Okay.
Sing for your supper, Doctor. Or play. I don't know if he sings.
You're English.
You're not?
Scottish.
How did you get out here?
Magic. Or maybe I went to an airport and caught a plane.
Makes more sense. Or maybe not. Because magic is the whole thing. He's a magician.
You've been traveling?
Yeah, from time to time.
He's playing her theme? What is this?
Sad song.
Nothing's sad till it's over. Then everything is.
Oh, that's interesting.
What's it called?
I think that it's called Clara.
Tell me about her.
Are you not hurt? I don't understand. They're really trying to just like constantly define my expectations right now, throwing me into situations where I'm like, what's happening? Peter Capaldi. Jenna Coleman is in the credits today? Well, I mean, she's in the episode. We saw that, but Clara's still dead. Maybe that's one of, you know what I mean? The Clara variants that went through to save the Doctors, and we just never saw it until now? I don't know. Am I dreaming?
Lord President.
Wow.
Are all the bells ringing? The whole cloister?
What's going on down there?
Yep, the whole cloister.
Then we are facing great danger.
Oh, you sure are, Time Lords.
So where is he? Where has the Doctor gone?
Back to the beginning, I should think.
The Sisterhood of Khan has no business in this chamber.
But they're here.
Or on this planet.
I heard the Doctor had come home.
Oh,
One so
man.
loves fireworks.
But who brought him here? The questions. His barn. Wow. Oh, man. His bed, where Clara reached out, grabbed his leg. Of course, other things happened
all
here.
The bells, never heard so many. What's gone wrong this time? All the fuss they're always making. You up there, you're not supposed to be there. Only just put all that back. It's for the boys. If any of them ever want to come,
Wow.
they'll kill you.
The theme, different version of it, musically, instrumental wise. But wow, I love that one. This is so surreal. Well, they weren't never just gonna let you sit and enjoy your soup, were they?
Attention! Will all non-military personnel now step away from the doctor. I repeat, all non-military personnel, please, step away from the doctor. At least move the children away.
Are you gonna fire?
Doctor, you will lay down any weapons on your person and accompany us to the capital.
To find weapons. The spoon. Does he have his sonic sunglasses?
Doctor, you will accompany us to the capital.
He said, I'm gonna draw a line in the sand instead.
Come back. You will come back immediately. That is an order, and this is...
Wow, what?
What's his plan?
I think he's finishing his soup.
Suggestion, sir.
Let him.
Could talk to him.
Words are his weapons.
When did they stop being ours? Welcome home, sir. As commander of the armed forces of Gallifrey, I bring you the greetings of the
He doesn't.
High Council.
He's not interested. And keep your greetings.
Who the hell does he think he is?
The man who won the Time War, sir.
Oh, I'll come when I'm ready. Rassilon better come himself. Jeez.
What is he doing? What does he want? Revenge?
The Doctor does not blame Gallifrey for the horrors of the Time War.
I should hope not.
He just blames you.
Oh, so much has happened, Doctor. So much has happened since he's last been here. Yep. Not quite Timothy Dalton, but okay. Regeneration, all that.
Get off my planet.
Whoa.
We needed to know. You have information about the hybrid, a danger to all of us. If you'd told us what you knew, you could have walked out of there.
Get off my planet.
You have nothing, Doctor. Do you know what I have out here? In the dry lands where there's nobody who matters? No witnesses.
Try it.
Take aim! Aim at the Doctor. Fire on my command!
Sir?
Step forward and take aim. What's the matter with you?
Lord President. He's a war hero. Some of these men served with him.
These men served me! All of you!
Oh, Rassilon. He's such a rascal.
Could I have a lemonade?
Ah!
You like a cliffhanger, don't you?
Stephen Moffat does this storyline. Clearly.
You went back to your hometown,
Something like that.
Glasgow,
What sort of Glasgow? Space Glasgow.
and there was this gang boss and he wanted to kill you.
Wanted to. Yeah.
I actually didn't check to see who wrote this one. I assume it was him. It's a finale, you know?
You missed
Intentionally? Or
every single one of you. How is that possible?
because they...
What is it? Is the firing squad afraid of the unarmed man? You, explain.
There was a saying, sir, in the Time War.
A saying.
First thing you notice about the Doctor of War is he's unarmed. For many, it's also the last.
Wow. Rassilon, they're not loyal to you. Love the whistle of his theme there.
I was at Skull Moon, sir.
Is this a story or did this really happen?
Every story ever told really happened.
Well,
Stories are where memories go when they're forgotten.
that's interesting.
Not one more of you moves. That is an order.
Yo.
Direct order of your president!
Maybe you're not their president. Wouldn't be the first time the Doctor took that position.
How many regenerations did we grant you? I've got all night. Excellent General, you sent for reinforcements.
No, he didn't.
Nope. I did!
I did.
It's wild just seeing the Doctor in such complete control of this situation. I did not expect it.
Gallifrey is mine!
Lord President,
No more.
with respect, get off his planet.
Thanks, General Guy. Woo! I love that they all threw their weapons down. That's the Doctor.
Gallifrey is currently positioned at the extreme end of the time continuum for its own
I
protection.
was just wondering, where is Gallifrey now?
The end of the universe, give or take a star system.
I know. I came the long way round.
Yup.
The President may not find anywhere to go.
He's not the president anymore.
He was a good man once. Isn't this going a little far?
I've barely started. Tell the High Council they're on the next shuttle.
I thought I'd find you down here. Old times.
You're a long way from Khan.
At the end of everything, one must expect the company of immortals.
Do you know what they did to me? Confession dial is a ritual act of purification. Allows a dying Time Lord to face his demons and make his peace before his mind is uploaded to the Matrix. It was never intended as a torture chamber for the living.
Rassilon grew concerned about the coming of the hybrid.
Afraid.
You were entrapped and imprisoned at his command.
Of course.
And look at him now.
Why did you banish him? Was it punishment or for your own protection? Were you just being cruel or just being cowardly?
Let's see, shall we?
Yeah, let's see.
If you wanted to know about the hybrid, why didn't you just ask me?
If the hybrid is a threat to the people of this world, why don't you just tell us?
What do you know already?
The hybrid is a legendary
No.
Not legend.
The hybrid is a creature thought to be crossbred from two warrior races.
Which races?
The Daleks and the Time Lords, it is supposed.
Oh, must be well hard then.
Unstoppable, according to the stories.
If they're just stories, why are you so worried?
Some Matrix prophecies suggest.
No.
Many prophecies suggest.
No.
All Matrix prophecies concur that this creature will one day stand in the ruins of Gallifrey. It will unravel the web of time and destroy a billion hearts to heal its own.
What color is it?
Don't know.
These prophecies, they never tell you anything useful, do they?
This is no time to play the fool.
It's the end of the universe. It's the only time I've got. And you want me to keep you all safe?
Can you?
I'll need help, obviously.
Gallifrey is at your command.
Well, not from you, Lord. No, you'd cramp my style. Look at your hats. I'm going to need the use of an extraction chamber to talk to an old friend.
That, presumably, is what's happening in Nevada. It's actually an extraction chamber? Or maybe I shouldn't assume. Hey, don't make me come back here. Let me back here. What is this?
This way. I can save you.
What? Real or not real? Wait,
Doctor,
I know nothing.
where am I? Is this a TARDIS?
No.
No, this is a planet.
What planet?
Basically my place.
I was about to die. I should be dead.
Forget about that, it doesn't matter.
Hang on, your place?
Yeah.
What do you mean, your place?
My place.
You don't mean... Gallifrey.
Gallifrey.
Okay, hang on, wait, what? What? Did I miss something?
Well, we're several billion years in the future and the universe is pretty much over, so yeah, quite a lot.
Young lady, Miss Oswald, I'm afraid we only have a very few minutes with you.
Oh, makes sense.
According to the Doctor, you can tell us something about the creature known as the hybrid.
Oh, that's weird. What's wrong with my ears?
Nothing.
Oh, it's weird. Everything sounds wrong.
It's a side effect.
I can hear you fine. It's like, but I don't know. It's like something's missing.
Doctor, we have to tell her. We always tell them.
Tell me what? Doctor, what's going on?
There's a sound you've been living with every day of your life, but you've learned not to hear.
What sound? What's wrong? Just tell me. Doctor, what sound?
Your heartbeat. Your physical processes have been time-looped, frozen between one heartbeat and the next. Even your breathing is just a habit. You don't need it.
If I'm frozen, how can I be walking about?
Because the Time Lords are very clever.
Yes, it matters to me.
Doctor, we have to explain.
Sure,
Doctor,
bro,
what is
stop.
going on?
Although you are currently conscious and aware, in fact, you died billions of years ago.
Doctor,
We have extracted you at the very end of your time stream to request your help. Once we're finished here, you will be returned.
Oh, this is cruel.
Cannot be altered. I'm sorry.
Doctor, will you just talk to me?
I'll try not to break your jaw.
Sure.
I wasn't talking to you.
Yeah! Oh, doctor's like, I have a secondary plan.
Doctor, you can't do this. You know you can't.
No, General, I don't know that. Everybody, stay exactly where you are. No moving about. On pain of death, no one take a selfie.
Can't save her though, can he?
I will not let Clara die.
She's been dead for half the lifetime of the universe. If you try to change that, you could fracture time itself. Doctor, it's
more than a tidal wave.
Are you really going to take that risk?
She won't let you.
I don't want this. Put it down, please.
Regeneration. 10th. Good luck. You too, sir.
Wow.
I want a neural block. Human compatible. Quickly, come on. Come on.
Clara, person, you must really like her.
Why did you say that?
You killed a man. You don't seem the type. You shot him. He's dead.
It was him or you.
I don't care.
Yeah? Well, the difference is, when you die, you stay dead.
So does he.
We're on Gallifrey. Death is Time Lord for man flu.
Med team to Sector 52, Extraction Chamber 7, regeneration in progress.
Yeah.
You alright, sir?
Madam.
Sorry, ma'am.
Back to normal, am I?
Oh.
The only time I've been a man, that last body. Dear Lord, how do you cope with all that ego?
Can't remember her name, but I definitely know her.
There was only one way to keep Clara safe. I had to wipe some of her memory.
So,
what?
this is Clara?
Of me. The Cloister Wraiths. Sliders, we used to call them. They guard the Matrix. We're safe here.
Why?
They only attack if you make any attempt to leave.
How long are we planning to stay?
Or actually, if you try to stay.
You realize how well that conversation went, right?
Slight paradox.
We need to block every exit from the cloisters.
No one's ever made it back out of the cloisters.
Not quite, no one.
This way, I'm fairly sure. According to the stories, there's a secret way out. If you find it, the sliders let you go.
Of course there's a Dalek trap down here.
Is it trapped?
We're inside the biggest database in history. Sometimes people are stupid enough to break in.
And
They don't break out.
They get filed. There's nothing we can do. Come on.
I don't know, man. It's just been down here for so long. Anyone else feeling a bit of compassion for the Dalek? This is inhumane. In Dalek Kane? Oh, wow, wow, whoa, whoa. Don't blink. Nobody be blinking. Not today. Oh, angels. No, what else is down here? Cybermen? Weeping angels, Daleks, Cybermen. What else? Anyone else down here?
Looks like the primary service hatch. Just have to work out the key. When Time Lords die, their minds are uploaded to a thing called the Matrix. This structure, it's like a living computer.
Not totally dissimilar to River Song herself.
Ring the cloister bells in the event of impending catastrophe. The dead and in the battlements.
was I supposed to understand any of that?
Nah.
The Time Lords, they've got a big computer made of ghosts in a crypt guarded by more ghosts.
Thank you. Perfect.
Didn't it, did it?
Tiny bit.
Why would a computer need to protect itself from the people who made it?
All computers do that in the end. You wait till the internet starts, so that was a war.
They don't seem to be moving.
I lifted off 7.
Some time ago, there was a student of the academy. He got in here, disappeared for 4 days. Showed up in a completely different part of the city. Said the sliders talked to him. They showed him the secret passage out. You just need the code.
What? And the kid told you the secret?
No. He didn't tell anyone anything. He went completely mad. Never right in the head again, so they say.
Ooh.
Okay, that's encouraging.
No, not encouraging.
He stole the moon and the president's wife.
Was she nice, the president's wife?
Well, that was a lie. Put her up by the Shabugans. It was the president's daughter. I didn't steal the moon, I lost.
I'd know you anywhere.
I was a completely different person in those days. Eccentric. A bit mad. Rude to people.
Look at me again.
Sorry, what?
In the eye, look at me. How long has it been for you since you last saw me?
Well,
I was stuck in a place.
They... What? Who are we talking about?
They wanted something from me, information. It really doesn't matter.
What happened to your coat? The velvety one, I like that one. It was very doctory.
I changed it.
Why?
Well, I can't be the doctor all the time. I think I've almost got it. I think.
Tell me what happened to the doctor.
20 feet of pure diamond, harder than diamond.
Over.
But you break through anything, given time.
I know.
How much time?
Miss Oswald,
Stay back.
I'm sorry, but we have to find a way to extract
I said
you.
stay back!
Wow.
The hybrid. What is it? What's so important you would fight so long?
It doesn't matter what the hybrid is. It only matters that I convinced them that I knew. Otherwise, they would have kicked me out. I'd have nothing left to bargain with.
What were you bargaining for?
I had to find a way to save you. I knew it had to be the Time Lords. They cost you your life on Trap Street, Clara. And I was going to make them bring you back. I just had to hang on in there for a bit.
One question. And you will answer. How long was the doctor trapped inside the confession dial?
We think 4.5 billion years.
He could have left any time he wanted. He just had to say what he knew. The dial would have released him.
It is kind of soul-shattering, man.
4.5 billion years.
4.5 billion years.
Why would you even do that? I was dead. I was dead and gone. Why? Why would you even do that to yourself?
I had a duty of care.
Stop, man.
Listen, I'm nearly through here.
But she also made her own decisions, man.
We'll be able to get to the old workshops. They'll have TARDISes.
I have something I need to say.
We do not have time.
No, my time.
It's up.
My time is up, Doctor. Between one heartbeat and the last is all the time I have. People like me and you. We should say things to one another. And I'm gonna say them now. You're monsters. Here you are, hiding away at the end of time. Because you are hated by everybody, but by nobody more than me.
What did you say to him?
I don't think I'm gonna tell you, or anybody else.
Well, eventually, maybe us too?
I said, don't worry, Doctor. They'll all be looking at me.
As he makes this escape.
You need to tell us what the doctor is going to do now.
You really are thick, aren't you? The Doctor is back on Gallifrey. Took him 4.5 billion years to get here. What do you think he's gonna do now?
Similar to how it all started, I
He's
guess.
stealing the TARDIS and running away. Bye.
Get out of that TARDIS and face me, boy!
Look at the TARDIS. Very vintage.
You have broken every code you ever lived by.
After all this time, after everything I've done, don't you think the universe owes me this?
Owes you what? All you're doing is giving her hope.
Since when is hope a bad thing?
Hope is a terrible thing on the scaffold.
And a functional TARDIS at that. It'll change its appearance.
Where can you run?
Where he always runs.
London?
Away.
No, away. Away is a better. Yeah. But I mean, London, somewhere in the 1900s or 2000s.
Check your heartbeat again. I think that you'll find you have one.
Yeah?
It should have restarted when we broke free of Gallifrey's time zone.
Really?
You're alive! Now we just have to shake off the Time Lords.
We're bringing her back from the dead for real, for real? I love the classic TARDIS, man. That's such a cool detail. The tattoo. The Raven still comes.
Maybe we just have to fly a little bit farther. Give it a bit more. Ready?
They said, you lot, that if you saved me, time would fracture. What does that mean?
Oh, they were just exaggerating. They exaggerate all the time. Time will heal. It always does. It'll be all right. You'll have a heartbeat, or don't you trust me anymore?
No, not when you're shouting. Where are we going?
We're going to the last hours of the universe. We're going long past where the Time Lords were hiding. Literally to the end. I need to make an adjustment.
To what?
It's nothing really.
A new rule block. Human compatible, that's what you said?
We don't have to stay here long. Check your heartbeat again. Let me do it.
I am checking it properly.
This should work. This has got to.
What if one last heartbeat's all I've got? What if time isn't healing? What if the universe needs me to die?
The universe is over. It doesn't have to say anymore. We're standing on the last ember. The last fragment of everything that ever was. As of this moment, I'm answerable to no one.
That's maybe the problem. Who the heck is knocking at the door?
4 knocks.
Never good.
It's always 4 knocks.
We don't like 4 knocks.
What's out there?
Any chance it's Wilfred?
Me.
Not Wilfred then. But which you? Oh wait, no. Nah, it's me.
I told you once, so long ago, that the universe would become a very small place when I'm angry with you.
This is her billions of years later then? Holy crap.
You don't seem surprised to see me.
The end of everything we should expect, the company of immortals, so I've been told.
Even the other immortals are gone. It's just me.
That's crazy.
The one and only me. Finally, you earned the title. Sitting here in a reality bubble at the end of time itself. How are you sustaining it, by the way?
Brilliantly. I've been watching the stars die. It was beautiful.
No. It was sad.
No. It was both. But that's not something you would understand, is it? You don't like endings. Clara died billions of years ago.
You killed her.
No.
You let it happen.
No, I didn't. Neither did you.
She made her choice.
She did.
Yeah.
She died for who she was and for who she loved. She felt where she stood. It was sad. And it was beautiful. And it is over. We have no right to change who she was.
Go to hell. By my calculations, you've got about 5 minutes.
You know why we run, Doctor?
Because it's fun.
Because we know summer can't last forever.
Of course it can. Of course it can. You just have to steal a time machine.
The hybrid. 5 minutes to hell. I think it's time to tell the truth.
Oh, I still have some questions, Clara.
The screen on. You were barely more than a child. You broke in here. The Wraith spoke to you about the hybrid. Why did that story make you so scared?
I don't know. I don't remember it.
Sometimes you do. It's always the way with things we'd rather forget. You remember now, though, don't you? Tell me, Doctor, who is the hybrid? Who threatens all of time and space?
Oh, that's easy. That's very, very easy. The hybrid is you.
I'm human, with a little bit of Maya inside me. The hybrid is supposed to be half Time Lord, half Dalek.
No, it isn't. The actual prophecy specifies only 2 warrior races. The Daleks and the Time Lords made assumptions, of course. And they would.
Why would they think of a human and a Mire?
And the Maya. Both warrior races. It fits perfectly.
It's an interesting theory.
Do you have a better one?
By your own reasoning, why couldn't the hybrid be half Time Lord, half human? Tell me, Doctor, I've always wondered. You're a Time Lord. You're a highborn Gallifreyan. Why is it you spend so much time on Earth?
Well...
That's your best theory. I'm the hybrid. I ran away from Gallifrey because I was afraid of myself. It doesn't make any sense.
It makes perfect sense, and you know it.
Are we suggesting that the Doctor's only half Time Lord?
What if the hybrid wasn't one person, but 2?
2.
A dangerous combination of a passionate and powerful Time Lord and a young woman so very similar to him. Companions who are willing to push each other to extremes.
She's my friend. She's just my friend.
How did you meet her? Missy.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Missy. The master. The lover of chaos. Who wants you to love it too. She's quite the matchmaker.
Clara's my friend.
I know. And you're willing to risk all of time and space because you miss her.
That's true.
One wonders what the pair of you will get up to next.
Nothing at all. I know I went too far. I get it. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing.
What would that be?
I'm taking her back to Earth. Somewhere safe, somewhere out of the way. I'm going to wipe her memory of every last detail of me. It'll be like our friendship never happened.
That may not be what she wants.
I've done it before. Usually I do it telepathically. But this time, I've got something better. Painless.
Will you tell her what you're going to do?
Of course.
When?
Right now.
No.
He knows her.
Do you remember a shielder? Of course.
Yeah, sure.
I thought you'd be more surprised to see her.
I was watching.
I assumed he knew that, but maybe not. Apparently not.
Doctor, whatever you're about to do, don't do it.
It won't hurt. It'll be nothing. You'll just pass out for a moment.
And then?
When you wake, you will be fine.
But...
Clara, just listen to me.
Just say it.
When you wake up, you will have forgotten me. You'll have forgotten we ever even met.
And why would I want that?
Because it's the only way. That stuff in your head, the image of me, they could use it to find you.
I use these.
On what?
That.
What did you do?
What do you think? The shield was right, you see? We're too alike.
Tell me what you did.
What else? What else do you think I did? I reversed the polarity. Push that button, Doctor. It will go off in your own face.
You're trying to trick me.
What are you trying to do to me?
I'm trying to keep you safe.
Why? I've never asked you for that, ever. These have been the best years of my life, and they are mine. Tomorrow's promised to no one, Doctor, but I insist upon my past. I am entitled to that. It's mine.
There's so much happening. My mind is just like reeling a bit.
What do we do now?
I'm not sure you managed to reverse the polarity. I'm not even sure that you can. It'll do something to one of us, better than flipping a coin.
Doctor.
You and me, together. Look how far I went for fear of losing you. This has to stop. One of us has to go.
You really don't know it?
Let's find out.
Her, right?
Like we've done everything else. Together.
How about we just don't? Why don't we just fly away somewhere?
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it?
Gotcha.
Good luck, Clara.
Good luck, Doctor. So, what happens now?
I suppose we just wait a minute, I suppose.
One of us. I don't think I could ever forget you.
Clara, I don't think you're ever gonna have to.
It happened to him? It happened to him and not her?
Run like hell because you always need to. Laugh at everything. Because it's always funny.
No, stop it. You're saying goodbye. Don't say goodbye.
Never be cruel. And never be cowardly. And if you ever are, always make amends.
He's forgetting her?
Stop it.
Never eat pears. They're too squishy. And they always make your chin wet. That one's quite important. Write it down.
I didn't mean to do this. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I went too far.
Yeah.
Broke all my own rules.
Double yeah.
I became the hybrid. This is right. I accept it.
There has to be something I can do.
Smile for me. One last time.
How could I smile?
It's okay. Don't you worry. I'll remember it.
Wait, but he was telling that story in Nevada.
Sir? Are you all right?
Huh?
What am I?
Clara asked me to look after you. She said you might be a bit upset.
Clara.
Yeah. She was just here. I don't know where she went.
Clara who? When something goes missing, you can always recreate it by the hole it left. I know her name was Clara. I know we traveled together. I know that there was an ice warrior on a submarine and a mummy on the Orient Express. I know we sat together in the cloisters and she told me something very important, but I have no idea what she said. Or what she looked like. Or how she talked. Or laughed. There's nothing there. Just nothing.
Are you looking for her?
I'm trying.
She could be anyone, right? You don't know who you're looking for. I mean, she could be me, for all you know.
About that.
There's one thing I know about her. Just one thing. If I met her again, I would absolutely know.
Well.
I think that we were here, you know? I think that we were here together once. I'm sure I remember. We were here. Stupid dog. Amy and Rory.
Yeah.
It was Amy and Rory.
I was thinking this was where they met at the premiere of season 6.
What about your TARDIS? Hey? Have you found that yet?
No. Somebody's moved it from London. I'm still looking.
Well, Clara told you in the cloisters.
Lean in. What?
I don't remember a single thing about it.
You said memories become stories. When we forget them, maybe some of them become songs.
Oh.
That would be nice.
Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it?
This is the TARDIS. I was just wondering. Wait, what? Her TARDIS? And he's just alone in Nevada with Clara and me. His TARDIS. But what about Clara and me? Like, What about them?
I don't think I've got the chameleon circuit working. The outer shell might be stuck as an American dynamo.
Awesome.
Still no pulse.
What about her?
Time isn't healing. I'm still frozen.
You know what that means?
It means my death is a fixed event. The universe
She has to
depends
go
on it happening.
back.
I'm sorry.
Why? Why does everybody think I am so scared? We all face the Raven in the end. That is the deal. If I go back to Gallifrey, they can put me back, right? On Trap Street, the moment they took me out.
Of course.
Mind you, seeing as I'm not actually aging, there's still a tiny little bit of wiggle room, isn't there?
Oh.
Wiggle room? Yeah. You know, wiggle room. We could, stop off on the way.
Where are we going?
Gallifrey. Like I said,
But,
Gallifrey.
doesn't have to be a straight trip, does it?
The long way around.
Can me finally explore the universe and travel? Perhaps not with the Doctor, but with someone else? Now that's a reunion I can get behind right here. Run, you clever boy. And be a doctor that changed the ending of the phrase. Run, you clever boy, and remember, be a doctor. Now that's something he needs to be reminded of, perhaps, from time to time. Oh, new screwdriver! Wow, fancy. Goodbye. What does that mean? Will we see Clara and me again? Or is that the end of that story? I guess I have to wait and see. So much just happened. I feel somewhat overwhelmed, and it's like a lot for me to process. I think the one thing that happened over and over again was going against my expectations and like leading me one way and then like, oh, just kidding, we're gonna go over here. Okay, let me start with what I was talking about at the very beginning, how they recontextualized the Doctor leaving Gallifrey in the first place by talking about the hybrid. First and foremost, I think that it does work in the context of this story. I think that makes a lot of sense. I don't necessarily need to go back and like revisit the origin of the Doctor and when he first left Gallifrey. Like, to me, that seems like a story that maybe we don't need to tell anymore. But like, it did work within the context of the story, the circular nature of the Doctor returning to Gallifrey after all this time, only to steal another TARDIS and run away. It was a very symmetrical story, and it really did work. It was very nice. I also love the symmetry, or maybe asymmetry, of the Gallifreyan soldiers laying down their arms for the Doctor. That was an amazing moment, only for a little while later to turn around and the Doctor raises up arms against the Gallifreyan soldiers, even kills the general, which, not good on the Doctor's behalf, but it did lead to Tanea Miller being in the show, who I loved, from The Haunting of Bly Manor and The Fall of the House of Usher. She's great. I hope we see more of her in the future of the show. That'd be amazing. But it really highlights how the Doctor and Clara are really bad. They bring out the worst of each other. It's not good, okay? The idea of together they're the hybrid is really interesting, actually, even if it took a minute for it to like sink in for me. I was really fixated on the idea of like, well, why does the Doctor always go to Earth? Why is he drawn to Earth? Is there a deeper reason or meaning? And I was like, I honestly didn't ever think that much about it. And so it set my mind that I almost wasn't even fully sinking in as me was explaining to the Doctor. Now, do we know if what me was saying is fact gospel, or is it just her theory? Just her theory. I'm going to guess her theory, because that is a pretty interesting seasonal arc and very appropriate for the Doctor and Clara. They were not good for each other. Pretty diabolical also of the Master, or Missy, as the case may be, bringing them together in the first place. I would say if I have one big disappointment for Series 9, it's that Missy didn't play any role. Seeing as she brought them together, even if it was kind of off screen and we didn't know about it until recently, it would have been really nice if she would have played a role in their ending. But I'm sure please don't tell me, but tell me we'll see more of Missy in the future, please. It is always somewhat intriguing when the Doctor begins to give into his darker tendencies. And this was kind of that, but even further, he's really breaking all of his own rules here, which is why I guess in the end, it is fitting that he's the one who lost his memories. And oh man, sort of anyway. I don't know. He didn't lose all the experiences. Maybe I need to rewatch that scene. But it's sad. All right, I'll leave it at that. But I think it was the right end to that story. I'm glad that Clara got a little bit more story here, and that her ending is more than just dying in episode 10. I'm intrigued by her now, heartbeat away from death, but she seems to still have a lot of life to live in a TARDIS of her own and her own immortal companion that's kind of just out there floating in the ether. Is there a spinoff? A series of audio adventures, perhaps? Maybe Stephen Moffat has more story to tell there. I'm not sure. Or maybe it's just left for our imaginations. Ooh. I will really miss what Jenna Coleman brought to the show. I really liked her as a performer. Although some of the story with Clara, for me, is just kind of like, she never really felt like a real person. And that's part of my perception and not being able to get past the mystery of her from the beginning, and then not fully being invested in the story with Danny. And somewhat on me. But then she becomes like the hybrid and the worst part of the Doctor. It's like they kept trying different things with her, and I never fully connected. I really connected with the mystery part of it. I just struggled to make the transition to her being a real person. I don't know, but I'm going to miss what she brought to the show. I thought overall Series 9 was really fantastic. Seriously, though, I pretty much loved most every story that we had, like from the beginning to end. It was engaging, it was engrossing. I loved all the two-parters. I hope they never go away completely again. I don't expect to get another season full of two-parters, and I don't know that I would want that to be the standard necessarily, but it was a nice change of pace from Series 7 and 8. I'm curious as to what Series 10 will bring. A fresh start, fresh companion, presumably anyway. Stephen Moffat does, for me anyway, have it seems a tendency to really reach to make things big and grand and significant and complicated. Complicated and significant might be the two words I should hone in on there. We know it's complicated, and sometimes it's in the best way possible, but sometimes it's like, maybe that was a little too much for like just me as a viewer. Tying in the hybrid as a possible reason anyway that the Doctor left Gallifrey in the first place, like it's just like, it seems like a potential added story beat to add significance or weight to the story, like that for me, it was too much. So maybe I completely misinterpreted that idea. I don't know, but I did kind of fall in love with a show. I fell in love with the idea of the Doctor showing a companion the universe and the wonder and the awe. And obviously a show, it can't just be one thing, but I hope we find our way back to that core idea in Series 10. That's my hope. That's my, I'm excited to see what we bring. I believe it's Stephen Moffat's final season as showrunner, so I'm really curious and excited to see what story he decides to go for his final year. Although I don't even know if he knew it would be his final season or not, so I would guess he did. Really excited to see what comes next. I think we have 2 Christmas specials before we jump into Series 10. So I'm very, very excited to get into both of those. Please let me know your thoughts on Series 9 as a whole. And thank you so much for watching this show with me. I enjoy it so much, and I'm so grateful that you are along for the journey. Check me out on Patreon if you want to support the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.